Yes, amazing. I know a lot of people saw one video. It's very, very funny. I've not been able to stop laughing. Yeah, the guy went to the hospital. They did X-ray, and the doctor said they've done everything. He has taken all the drugs that he could recommend, but the pain wasn't going away. And what did they see? When they did X-ray, they saw a cockroach, and the man sold everything he had, borrowed money, traveled to India for surgery. They got there, X-ray didn't show any cockroach. By the time they analyzed the picture, they found out that it was the hospital equipment that had the cockroach. I've not been able to stop laughing. We all know that it happens every day. Happens every day. It's not only the heart, in any part of the body. What we are making, why we are doing this Save a Heart campaign is because we, even though we start with ourselves, we have experienced that wholesomeness, we have experienced the effective, outcome of this product. We want to make sure that all the people around us, because there is nobody listening to me now that will not be able to confirm that somebody that either slept, did not wake up, or had a stroke, or had one head challenge or the other, or some people that have never been diagnosed at all. Their BP might even be going up and down. Maybe they don't have pain as they are climbing staircases. All these angina pectoris, they just rub it and it goes down. They are like, oh no, it's not a big problem. Or they are having all those disease, having one challenge or the other. They think all is well. Some people even have it running their families, and they think, oh, it's not my portion. We want you to know that you cannot wish away this challenge that is, happening almost like to 90% of the world right now. So I also want to welcome all the medical team that we have all put this together. We have put heads together to let you know that, yes, no matter the stage you are in the wellness scale, you can actually reverse these diseases and you can prevent them. The most important one, you can prevent them. Even if you are genetically predisposed to the disease, it doesn't mean you must manifest it. You can make it possible. You can make it impossible for that disease to manifest itself. That's what we are talking about. So don't miss out on this. Start to, talk to your people now to come around. They have questions. Please, I will actually be fast because we have 2 sessions today. Today is very special because when you look at it, the greatest sickness in the whole world is the empty wallet people are experiencing now. If you want to decrease the number of people suffering, the number of people having heart attack and falling and dying, the stress is all over. Cortisol and non-adrenaline is, it's at peak. You will have to give them opportunity to earn an honest living, earn within godly parameters, earn peaceful prosperity. That is what we are talking about. So you can sleep where you are giving us something of value, and that value will be what people will reach out to others with the information. This is the information age. If you get the right information and you're able to help 1 or 2 persons, you can actually be very, very successful. That's what we're talking about. So the second part will be those aspects where we pay for referrals, we pay you for, reaching out, we pay you for helping people. In this age, you are an agent of change to make people experience the real truth about well-being. So heart disease is known all over the world as a leading cause of death. All we are discussing here is for you to learn how to control your heart health. If you Google in the internet, you see that it's so important that you apply lifestyle modifications that will help you reverse this disease, that will help you protect your heart, that science has approved, some kind of food you should eat, that you should not eat. You see that it is known scientifically that, yes, the food you eat can affect your heart function, the weight, everything about your lifestyle. And those are the things, the ones that are backed by science, not the one that people just think in their mind. No, the ones that are backed by science are the ones we are going to be discussing today. This is what the American Heart Association, as of 2025, has brought up for us, and that's the reality. Cancer is not even killing as much as heart disease is killing. Mosquito is not even close to it. So if it is a major concern, the only challenge that it is still happening now is information, is knowledge. A lot of people are not so well informed. They think that because they are able to move about, They think because they're able to move about, then it is okay. It is the heart will function, the heart will not cause a big problem, but it's not true, because this heart disease that is claiming so many lives, that is causing disability everywhere, that's causing organ damage from one part of the body to the other, it can be handled easily with a well-informed mind. That's why we have invited you here today and want to thank you for being with us. What are the hidden triggers? You know, the heart is on the left side of your chest, not actually very much at the center. So when you have some pains that are radiating to the back, we are not saying that every pain from that side must be hard, but you need to get it checked. Some people have never taken their BP, some of them are 40, 50, 60. They have never really taken their BP. They're like, it's not my portion. No, you can't wish it away. This is the age of knowledge, information, and it is important once in a while. You go check your BP, even if it is normal. A lot of people also have these oxidative stress. That is the effect of free radicals, because of the stress, because of what is going on in Nigeria right now, because when people also go do exercises, they don't take antioxidants at all. They don't even bother. They will try to take hydrating solutions, take some minerals, because when you sweat and you urinate, you lose a lot of salt. They take all those ones, but they don't understand the effect of free radicals, which are generated because of the accelerated or increased metabolism. Two things are happening here, two major things. There are a lot of things, but 2 to 3 major things I want us to understand here. These free radicals are generated normally, even as I'm talking, even as you sit down, but at a very manageable situation. But when you are exercising, you are creating them in billions, it's multiplied. And then you are not taking antioxidants to, nullify them, to clean them off the system. They will destroy cells, and those damaged cells that are not eliminated, they can be the root cause of these, degenerative diseases, accelerated aging, organ damage and all that. You can also notice that a lot of people eat a lot of fatty food, eat a lot of toxins that are fat soluble. The liver is having a hard time eliminating them from the system, because the food we eat or what they are even drinking, they don't have all those enzymes that can kind of saponify the fat-soluble pollutants. They just drink water. Water cannot eliminate fat-soluble pollutants. You need products that contain at least those enzymes that are called saponins. Saponins are, alkaloids that are able to, saponification is the making of soap, if you remember. So when you say saponins, these are alkaloids that can saponify those fat-soluble pollutants. So when you exercise, the pollutants will not go around those vital organs of the body to start causing damaging, causing stress or causing problems, or making the person to have organ failure from time to time, or causing cancer here and there. You need the aloe vera gel as antioxidant. You need the aloe vera gel as the saponification process, that when you now drink the water, just like you wash your clothes or your plate with soap and then you rinse with water, you can eliminate them. You need to eliminate them. Many of us service our generators, our cars and the rest from time to time, but we don't even take our aloe vera gel to clean the inside. Somebody went to see the dentist, and the dentist say, "Oh, my dear, do you brush every day?" Say, "Doctor, I don't play with it. Morning and evening, I brush every day." He said, "But do you brush the inside of the teeth?" Say, "No, I only brush the outside, because that's what people see." Nigerians were not only Nigeria, all over the world, a lot of us are very good at packaging to look good on the outside, but the inside, we're not okay. The dentist now told the man, "Look, the destruction, the disease, what is actually killing you, what is actually not coming outside for people to see, started from the inside, which you have not been brushing, because you just brush the outside, because that's what people will see. What of the inside that is actually more important?" So you also know that poor diet, trans fats, especially now that people are having difficulty to eat correct food, eat healthy, trans fat, all those synthesized oil from petrochemicals and the rest, or trash caffeine that they put in energy drinks, aside the ones that you get from food. I told you, anyone you get from food is healthy, but when it's trash, when it's synthesized, when it's chemical, when it's from quota, even if it's vitamin, it is not safe. Your body will still have to give up something, so it will have side effects. So a lot of toxins running around the body, because the pathway for detoxification, liver, lymph nodes, skin, and the rest, they have all been compromised, polluted. A lot of us rub cream, we take a lot of food that will make the liver to be so fatty. Even if you say you don't want to eat any fatty food, go and check cow and goat. They eat only plants, but they still have fat surrounding their heart. So it's not about eating fat, but if you eat at all, you still need to take aloe vera gel to saponify those fat-soluble pollutants. But if you are the type that is even eating those junk food, your body will be asking for more of those sugary foods so that it can create more fat lobules to cover up those pollutants. So you need to remove them from the system. The heart needs protection. Once there are fat covering the heart, don't expect that heart to be able to pump to extremities, because you have actually limited it with those fats that have covered up the fat, the real muscles of the heart. So stress and lack of sleep that most people are going through now. In fact, somebody sent me a message and say poverty is an alarm. That's why 12 o'clock is not still able to sleep. Or some of us living sedentary lifestyle, from couch to office, from office to watching film and just being on our phone, is causing a lot of problem. So these are things that can cause the high blood pressure, high cholesterol. In fact, if you smoke, even if you don't smoke, but people smoke around you, or they burn bush, or they do all this ceremonial cooking around you, as you're inhaling them, you are getting more of the damaging effect of the smoke. Then, of course, those of us, if your body mass index, that is a division of your weight in kilogram over your height in meters squared, or your weight in pounds over your height in feet. If you divide those ones and it's above 25, then of course you are overweight. If it's above 35, you are obese. If it's above, 40, you see that you are dangerously, they call that the person is actually, I don't want to use that word, say deadly obese, but it is actually on a risk side. Then sometimes people are genetically predisposed to the high blood pressure, because if the parents were not so eating well, they were not exercising, they were not detoxifying, they were not taking, these things we are discussing seriously, it means their genes have actually imbibed that unhealthy status, and that's what they will pass on to their children. May we all who are listening to me today not pass it to our children. Share this information, call people to come and listen, so that it will actually stop with you. What we hand over to your children will be healthy body, healthy genes. Because even if you have stopped giving birth to children, you just take care of yourself, because even as we grow older, we want to be able to play with our grandchildren with vitality. So your eating habits also matter. The turning point is what? The body was created to be able to heal itself. You need to understand that our amazing God created this body to be able to heal itself, but it needs some tools. Some of the tools that you will need, it's all about empowering the body to be able to heal itself. The human body is actually very, very good at that. It's remarkable. It's all the different organs. They have different lifespan, but they also have the ability to create new cells that are replicating themselves in that area. But they need tools like muscle cells, we need amino acids. Blood cells, we need iron, we need folic acid, we need, vitamin C. You need to be able to understand specifically that on a daily basis, a lifespan of the red blood cell is about 120 days on the average, give or take, plus or minus. But if that lifespan of the red blood cell is gone, like today, and maybe 120 days ago, you didn't take any food that has iron, that has folic acid, it means today you might be having postural hypotension. That is, you just get up from a place, everywhere looks dizzy, looks uneasy. Then when you shake yourself, you feel okay. You think all is normal. All is not normal at all. You need to understand that the body needs those nutrients 24/7. And you see the way that food, or all our nutrients, are being produced now. Ammonia fertilizer does not allow the uptake of metals, which means a mineral like iron is not in any of all those ugu, all those vegetables you are loading into the system. It's not our fault. It is the modern lifestyle. We are not even talking of the GMO, the chemicals they are putting in the food, the way they process the food, the mileage before it comes from the north or from the south or wherever you are getting it. There are so many things, or the way we cook the food, they say, nah, the cookie, I will be like, say, my own not done with salad. A lot of people, our taste buds are not used to uncooked food. We can go on and on, but the truth is that in our generation, our food no longer contains those nutrients. We need to be able to move up. That is why we want to stop now and step into a healthier heart, because the heart will control everything. It has to be able to pump blood to the brain, pump blood to extremities, no matter your age. We were here celebrating our daddy is 83, going to 84, because he is still able to lift weights, do exercise with everybody, play with his grandchildren, and all that. That is what life is supposed to be. I always tell you that means health span is different from lifespan. Lifespan is how many years you live, but health span, quality of life, you are not on drugs, you are not on, these are food supplements, they are not drugs. But even if you're already taking drugs now, we are like, don't stop taking your drug, don't stop seeing your doctor, but reverse the situation. If you already have any heart disease, no matter the situation, no matter the diagnosis, you will take them with your drug until everything becomes normal. On the average, it takes about 3 months. Some people can be higher, some people can be less. But even when you're already okay, at that 3 months, you see your doctor will taper down. Don't go and stop taking your antihypertensive because of this one. No, it's called adjunct therapy. It's not alternative medicine. You are taking the food at their micronized level, available in the absorbable form to effect a therapeutic change in your body. So the heart is now functioning, pumping blood to extremities. Your blood pressure will even become like low, like normal. And you're able to exercise, you're able to dance, you're able to live life, you're able to think better, you're able to achieve more in life. So this 2026, you are going to achieve more in life because you were here today. You will apply the principles and you will be so amazed, and you are asking yourself, where have I been all these years? Why didn't I start taking the product before now? In fact, that was how I felt when I first took the product. Even as a pharmacist, 20-something years ago, I think 22 or 23 years ago, my issue was actually fibroids. I had to take the product, and I started asking myself, this is amazing. I checked out the active ingredients, their mode of action, and I discovered that if you apply them correctly, the underlying word there is to apply them correctly. Follow the system, follow the way it should be applied, you will get the desired result. And that will make you talk to as many people as possible, because as a good-hearted person, you also want people to be healthy around you. Please, we need to make up our mind to join this Save a Heart campaign. We don't want anybody in our parish anymore to hear, oh, let's donate money, the person just slept and not wake up. No. Why not at this time now reach out and let them know that just taking your cardio health that will take care of the heart muscle, the energy, everything that the heart needs is in this cardio health. That pain you are feeling on the left-hand side, that's checking or breathlessness, that disease spell, that that thing that is happening somewhere in your eye, or instead of one organ failure to happen or not, don't just wait for even the signs and symptoms. I know the signs and symptoms will go away. I don't have any people, but you can see. I take cardio health every day. My husband and I take cardio health on a daily basis just to prevent it. I don't want it to happen. So as you grow older and older, you'll be healthier, you'll be stronger. So they are organic natural supplements that support the body's healing mechanisms. You just need them on a daily basis. See Active C. It will clear off the plaques from oxygenated blood called arteries. Those plaques that were narrowing the blood vessel, that were hardening the blood vessel, so that when the person gets excited or he shouts or something, the blood vessel can burst and there can be, stroke, or sometimes it just blocks it and there's no blood supply to the heart and the person is having heart failure or part of the brain, or blood supply to the leg, and you see that the leg just gets rotting. The person is still alive, the leg is rotting because there's no blood supply or nutrient to that part of the body. Sometimes sudden blindness can happen. Sometimes sudden organ failure, sudden kidney failure. Person didn't have any kidney problem, it's not running the family, sudden kidney failure, because the plaques have blocked the major blood supply, or the blood supply through the arteries that carries oxygenated blood and nutrients to those organs. And it just happens suddenly. A person is like, where did this come from? In Nigeria, we say, oh, they're saying you. No, it is not any of all those things. It's not village people, and it is science. We all know. All you need is advocacy with your meal on a daily basis. Everybody, even from conception, we all need this advocacy. It also helps the brain, it helps your skin, it helps your joints, and so everybody needs it, especially for those who want their heart to serve them throughout life. Like I just mentioned, the artery takes care of oxygenated blood in the arteries, but garlic thyme takes care of blood clots that sometimes form in veins. Veins do not carry oxygenated blood, so they don't form plaques. But sometimes, due to the way we eat our food, some people are eating, they don't chew their food very well. It is water they use in pushing it down. Sometimes those particles will find themselves in the blood vessel, and they can scratch the inner lumen of some blood vessels. These veins cannot have this challenge of this calcium and all coming to try to seal it up. So it will cause what you might call some small blood clots. And these blood clots, when they break off, they can also block blood vessels in different parts of the body. So to prevent that, you have the garlic and thyme. This is like a broom sweeping off those blood clots. Even in the medical cycle, sometimes we give people aspirin and all those ones, but because they are side effects, because they are risk and not rest, we want to avoid them as much as possible. But these are safe. They are food. Many of us use garlic to cook. We use thyme to cook with olive oil. We cook. It's just that we eat salmon. It's just that when you cook this one, for example, it's called heat labor unsaturated fatty acid. When you extract it with heat or you cook it in your food, you have denatured the active ingredient that will actually bring the restoration or the healing. That's why this one is prepared in co-stabilization process. This is the best. When you watch the test, you see why it's able to do what it is doing that others cannot do. These products, they all complement each other. They have synergy. And of course, the Agi Plus gives you nitric oxide, especially when the person is already having erectile dysfunction. It means the blood supply to the mouth is no longer able to, expand and pump blood to those extremities. Once you take Agi Plus, you take it with the multi-marker, you see that the person able to pump blood to extremities easily. Multi-marker also contains this Agi Plus, which is called the nitric oxide supplier. Nitric oxide helps in blood vessel to be able to dilate and constrict, myelination, and is able to restore the blood vessel back to normal. So you see that with this amazing pack, you can restore the heart back to normal, restore the blood vessel back to normal. So the circulation is healthy, and you can easily over time stay off drugs. So in conclusion, you see that it helps you to boost your immune system, all our different products, your digestive health. It helps you to reduce inflammation, internal inflammation. Like I explained to you the last week, I told you it's almost like when a mosquito bites you. What do? You see that, what do you see? You normally see an inflammation. That it happens inside the body when you also take a lot of toxins. You inhale a lot of toxins, you apply on the skin, you apply on your hair. All of them find themselves inside the body, and they are causing those internal inflammation. It has been discovered even when you're under stress. You see cortisol and non-adrenaline being produced because you are not under flight or fight. Those things will not be causing those internal inflammations. They are responsible for chronic degenerative diseases, and they are claiming lives every day. The easiest thing is to prevent them by taking your aloe vera gel, but depending on your desired outcome. For example, maybe it's fruit of the womb you are looking for, maybe it's fibroid you are treating, maybe it's prostate you are treating. It will not be the same hard pack you will take. No, you will take the aloe vera gel with all the other products that will handle that. Maybe it's eye problem, you not take the aloe vera gel with eye vision. If it is liver challenge, you now take Lycium with the aloe vera gel. If it is anything to do maybe with the reproductive system, you see that you now take the multi-marker with the aloe vera gel. So different parts of the body, we have given you all. You see all the joints, arthritis, and the rest. You don't have to, go with pain throughout your life. No, your health span should be important to you. And if you think it is important, I want you to know that it is not good to transition into this healthy lifestyle. We are talking about the lifestyle modification. The first one we have talked about now is food. The second one is you to transition into a healthier lifestyle, to be physically active. But you cannot do that with toxins inside the system, with free radicals inside the system, with disease-causing elements inside the system. The first line of action will be C9 to help you clean off all disease-causing elements from the body. So when you exercise, when you dance, when you are laughing, when you are playing, you won't have any challenge. When you not take any of the product to handle any particular health concern, you will get results very fast and very straight, and you will be seeing how happy you are. You will be able to sleep better. After you have done the C9, just take Blossom tea and royal jelly, you will sleep like a baby. Because if right now you are not sleeping your normal 8 to 9 hours or 7 to 9 hours, is actually a problem. They say the well-rested body, the well-rested brain is even able to achieve more. So for you to think that, oh, let me not sleep so that I can do business, do work, and not the rest, is actually, a mistake. So manage your stress, evolve in this kind of service where you help people get what they want. To me, is actually key to happiness as you are growing older, because you are being of value to people. Your mind is actually at peace. Even when they reject you, even when they abuse you, even when they don't show gratitude. Many of us, we have gone to clinic, doctor clinic, but you don't ever go and say thank you. You think that, oh, no, the person just did that. No, you see that it is not important for them to say thank you, because your satisfaction is actually in being of value. That in our generation, you were not just a number. You joined us to be able to reach out to people. You joined us to be able to help people achieve healthier lifestyle. You have become an agent of change. That is why we encourage you, because positive hormones get pumped into your system when you join a group like ours to promote this. So break free from smoking by taking your C9 to detoxify. Take your lithium and aloe vera gel. Also, in agreement with all medical studies, the fifth point is that also do your checkup from time to time. Even as you are taking all the products, from time to time, always check and be sure that your BP is within normal limits, which is 120/80, plus or minus 20 is allowed. Is also okay. And your step, if you do your steps every day, you see that your heart rate will also be within that 60 to 80, and you are very, very okay. But please use your supplements on a daily basis. Even as it is normal, you just maintain it. It's like eating your food and eating healthily. Like I just said, this is a conclusion to tell you that these 5 major points, your food, removing stress, that living a life of purpose, journeying with people of like mind to be able to help others. It's, as you grow older, you may not understand now, but as you grow older, you see that's the best decision you ever made in life, other than pursuing money. You see that, yes, there's money involved. That's the next part that, Daddy wants to take over from now, to let you know that, yes, you can be happy people and you're able to make the money that you want, more than you ever dream of, the kind of money that exists only in the imagination of some people. So as it takes over, and I want you to look at the product, look at them, the way they have all been produced. If they are here to help you get what you want, help everybody, improve the blood vessels. These are what we have just discussed. So I want to thank you for listening to me. I want you to be able to reach out to some people, as many as possible, especially those who are interested in the business aspect. Please look at them. You can take a screenshot of what I've just discussed: movement, nutrition, hydration, mind management, detox cycles. You put all this together, you are exercising, you will have the health span that you have desired. Real stories, you can see. Before we go, I don't know if our doctor, our chief, his testimony was so amazing. And I invited him and said, please, can you just share this testimony? I don't know if he's with us, and by God's grace, he agreed that, okay, he will be here. Dr. Great Abiodun, I don't know, are you with us? Can you unmute and just say hello? If it's not with us, I will call Daddy to take over. Maybe before we close, he will be able to join us. Dr. Great Abiodun. In fact, I was so amazed at his testimony because I discovered when he sent me his last BP, I was I was really, really impressed. And I said, oh, please, can you share this testimony with us? By the grace of God, he agreed that he will be able to share the testimony. But if he's not with us now, we'll call on Daddy to take over. Maybe at the end of the presentation, we'll listen to his testimony. And I pray and believe, God, that all of us that have people that have heart health challenge will be the next. Thank you so much. Just give us your
Okay,
testimony. That's good.
okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Dr.
Hello.
Abiodun Great. I'm talking from Warri, Delta State. In fact, I'm a testimonial in this what mommy is talking this morning. Sometimes ago, 4 months or 5 months, I was diagnosed with heart problem, which it really gave me. I could not breathe well. I even think I'm going to die. But when last 2 years, I came across about forever products in a supermarket, Safari supermarket in Warri Airport Road. I just picked the aloe vera gel. I don't know, nobody even tell me about the product. So hello?
Yeah.
So I took the aloe vera gel, taking it without even instruction. But something last year, Madam Rose came to our office depot, then begin to tell us about the supplement. I said, I knew this supplement, but I don't even know the important and the active of it. But when I have a heart problem, I went to Owerri, spent the millions of naira, nothing changed. So when I came back, I went to do a test of heart, check my heart, and I said the heart is enlarged. I was so worried. So Madam Rose now linked me up with mommy, which is the pharmacy in Canada. The way he spoke to me that I should cool down, I should not worry, but it's gradually. And my cholesterol is about 220. For so many years, I've tried to make it down. At times, I will even eat once in a day, but no avail. But to my own surprise, I bought the aloe vera gel, take everything. Then, with the instruction of the exercise and control, before my reading of weight is 97 to Nigerian measurement, 97, 98. But within 3-4 days of C9, I came down to 85. And after 1 week, I traveled to Lagos. I went to check my cholesterol. From 220, it came down to 120 or 125. Then my BP is normal now, and I'm not on any chemical drugs. Then since that C9, and I do exercise before, I could not jog. I'll be just be walking out, and I can walk for more than 1 hour. I will not sweat out. But now I jog like 18, 20 years of age. So with the testimony, at least these products is food, not product. It's very, very good, and it's good if somebody can take it with the instruction, because it's not only by just taking it, you need to still watch what you eat, then exercise, then continues to take it gradually. So in fact, when I sent my report to mommy, everything was normal. Not if maybe as in everything about myself become normal within 2-3 months. So I'm a living testimony. So I'm very glad, and I've been preaching to people that, in fact, this is a good product. I used to buy a lot of, if in my house there, I have a lot of supplements that I used to take, but in fact, with this one, I've never seen anything like this forever living product. So
Wow.
yes, so I can at least, and
Wow.
I'm trying to tell people that this thing is really today. People saw me today that you are looking younger and you are looking healthier because since 6 months now, or 4 months, or 5 months thereabouts, my weight still remain 85. And so I give glory to God. And at the same time, yes, another doctor of this
Wow.
platform, Dr. Drugs, he
Thank
guided
God.
me, followed me up, and mommy also, apart from the products, mommy at least is really nice. Anytime I will call on her, he will create time to talk to me and also always advise me. My BP, as of last of yesterday, from 150 to 90, over 100, now become 100 of 65, 67. I even become afraid without chemical drug.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I give
Thank
God
God. Thank
excited.
you.
Thank
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Maybe on another day we schedule a special day when you give us full talk on these testimonies. God bless
Thank
you.
you.
God
Amen,
bless
sir.
you. And we thank God for the person who initiated this business. You can see that he walked into a supermarket or somewhere without
Yeah.
being detailed, and he got a product that gave him real healing. I thank God for your life. And
Thank you, sir.
these are products without any at all, nothing that is antagonistic. So I thank
Yes.
God for life. Right now,
Thank
we
you.
come
Thank you, Dada.
to part of this, which is the business aspects. What is the business in the products? The products we use now, we use it for our health, it's good for our health. Just like doctor gave testimony, it will give him good health without side effects. But if it takes a step further than this, oh my God, you won't believe it. What will be coming to your account is something different. So the business you are, let me begin from where I started from. The business refers to any activity involved in producing, activity involved in buying, selling, and exchanging goods or services to make reward, like profit. So if you are involved in the activities of moving these products, there are many products. There are over 300 type of product lines. And each product, the benefits to different aspects of your life is enormous. I tell you the truth. This testimony he gave now is just one part, one tiny part of life. There are so many different parts. If somebody who has prostate before that have taken the vitalize comes here to give testimony, you will be amazed. Somebody with eye problem that is on our eye vision or activator and come to give you testimony, you'll be amazed. So different part of our health, we have different products. So I tell you that these products, you are advised to use them. Using them alone give you personal benefits. So today's smart entrepreneurs are building industries that gives you personal health. That is what doctor is experiencing now. It gives you personal health. It gives you recurring income potential. Have you seen where you buy a product like this to use and the company still pays you at the end of the month? Say, oh, so time you bought this, come and take. This is your money. If you go to any supermarket or you go to ShopRite and buy anything, that's the end of transaction. But a business where you buy to use for yourself, for your benefit, and you still get paid a lot of financial rewards. Moreover, what about growing your global demand globally? With this business now, transaction is not localized to just a place like in Lagos or in Warri or wherever. You are transacting business all over the world. It's a global business. And the thing that can make you transact globally is what we are doing here. Like I'm here now in Canada and you are somewhere, I'm reaching you. So there is internet connectivity. There are a lot of things we can do. And this business is purpose-driven, purpose-driven. So it's a business that gives you good health and it makes you wealthy. If you are healthy and you are wealthy, what is the final result? Happiness, internal joy is what you derive. So, ladies and gentlemen, talking specifically about our cardio. She just gave a talk now on cardiovascular. If you know what your heart does for you, you will celebrate, you worship it, you thank the heart every day. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You thank the heart every day. So the cardiovascular issues today, they are everywhere. It's rising. All over in US, in fact, the history of cardiovascular problem challenges today are on the increase. But guess what? Those who have the issues already and those who don't have it, both those who have it and those who don't have it, you are meant to use the products. These products, I'll explain, you don't have to wait until you are admitted. You don't have to wait until you are down. Take it every day as preventive measures. So this business gives you products to prevent, to keep you in check. So people are seeking natural wellness solution today. Preventive health is becoming the mainstream. Preventive health, you don't have to wait. And then customers, they prefer education-based recommendation. If I sit somebody down now and talk to the person about cardiovascular issues, I will educate him. That will make sense more to him. So that when I recommend the solution, it makes sense to him. So what's our position in the business? One is to educate. We educate people. No matter, it may not be a friend, it may not be a brother, you come across somebody, good morning, sir. Yeah, you establish communication with him. Can I talk to you about something? I observe you are sweating or you are not sweating. What do you use? Antiperspirant? I will tell you the evil of that and then recommend what to use. So these products, as distributor, or if you want to belong to the business of the forever doing it, you are to educate people and you are to share solution of like doctor now has bought a product and he knows the benefit he got, so he can share the benefit to somebody. Any friend that comes to his house to visit him now, he can show him the bottle and say, look, these are things that have saved my life. And he can educate the person. So you educate, you share, and you are already supporting the wellness journey. And you make money. Oh my God. I don't know how to explain this, but it's real. If you are on the journey properly, you're in the right direction. You are in the right direction. Please take note, on the right direction. God will bless you because this business, these products gives a lot to you. Now, what is the road to success in the business? One, we are using a simple model, multi-level marketing model, so that when you use the products and you share your experience with people, don't keep quiet. The idea is you must open your mouth, share your experience, tell people what has happened to you, and then refer customers. Either you say to them directly or you refer them to go and buy themselves. Maybe you are in Nigeria, and because you are online, your activities are online, and you met a friend in Germany or Sweden, and they were talking about cardiovascular issues now. You have posted some things online before about cardiovascular, and you are now engaging the person. Oh, you said, oh, where can I get this to buy? We have offices in over 160 countries of the world. Then in Germany, why not send the address to the person and then send your link for him to buy? Your link contains your information, your name, your ID number, and it's going to use the link to buy. If he buys in that office in Germany, what will happen? He has bought already, he will get benefits, and is going to buy at retail price. And the company will say to you, you who gave him your link, will say at wholesale price. The difference between the wholesale and retail is your profit. Your profit is sent to your account. You see, you are not in Germany, but you met somebody in Germany and you have transacted already. That is business. The business, the flash of lights. So you can earn from product movement by using products, by sharing the benefit of the products, and if possible, sponsor the person, and you have done the person real good. If you sponsor somebody, the person has filled the form and is now doing the business itself. Instead of buying at retail, he will now begin to buy at wholesale price. You have done real good, and that person begins to build a community for himself also, just like you do. So how can Forever pay you? How can it pay you? It pays through retail profits, on direct product sales, retail profit. Take note, you are bought from the office at wholesale price because you are FBO, Forever Business Holder, and you are selling. The company says, no, don't sell. You can't sell less than. And so you must sell at the retail price. So the difference between the retail and the wholesale is your profit. This profit is very sweet, though. It is very, very sweet, if I confess to you. And then you also benefit from team volume bonus as your network grows. Doctor, assuming I met you and I introduced you, and you got the product, and you are now used to the product, you go to the office to buy as an LBO. You know what happened to you? The company pay you, and then you now start to introduce a friend also, introduce some friends, and those friends, the company also paying them, and the friend introduce other friends. You see, you are growing a community already of big customers. So you benefit bonus paid on the team volume, the whole team, no matter where the team is. They can be in US, they can be in Canada, they can be in Nigeria, they can, wherever they are as a team. Maybe by the time you start the business, where, yes, you notice a structure every month, the company ensure that you get that material, which is what the company use to track all the people in your team. So there's no mistake. And then leadership incentive. When you become a leader, you have grown, you have helped many people in the business. Of course, you also benefit leadership incentive. And then profit, global profit sharing, what we call the Sherman bonus. Oh, of course, this is very good. Sherman bonus. You can see some people on the left hand of your screen there. See, imagine when we travel, how many years ago? Every year we travel. Imagine you find about 200, 300, 500 people like this, dressed like this, traveling, going to US or going. People will be, where are they going to? Where are these people? This is forever, family. So our journey, our incentive, what will benefit, there are so many. So I will get there later on. So income follows product consumption. If you consume products, you are given an income. And if you have customer satisfaction and the customer begin to now recommend the product to other people, they also get satisfaction. So why the healthcare pack? Like I said, if you know what your heart does every day for you to be alive, you want to praise it every day. But every heart that keeps on working day and night, like you have a generator and you put on the generator from morning till night without offing it, even the next day it's still working. It's still working again. Look, it cannot work. Even for 1 week, it will break down. But this heart of yours have been working since we were born up to now, this age. My God, you can do one thing to help the heart, to give the heart these products. Cardio health is amazing. Because the heart that keeps on working, it doesn't mean it doesn't have problem, but assist the heart to do better. So all these products that have been mentioned to you, they are important. You must use them. You don't have to wait first. You see, the cost of burial is huge. It's better to take what will make you be alive. Be alive. So daily use and consumable products and strong testimonial potentials, easy to demonstrate value and support customer retention. These are the things we will be doing in the business. So start using the heart care pack, document your wellness journey, document it, and then share educational content and testimonies, both online and offline. Anywhere, anybody. If when we're going through the training for this business, they say 3 feet. Anybody that is 3 feet around you is a prospect. It's a prospect. Oh, good morning, sir. How are you? You must initiate discussion. You see, the idea is you are building your community. And the more community you build at big, the more your network in the business, your net worth in the business, your money, what comes to you in the business. Imagine you today earning 15 million in a month or earning 10 million in a month or 5 million in a month. Then talk about what you earn from your profit. It's a lot. It takes you to concentrate, to focus on the business. Don't take it casual. So as not to get casualty. And then you need to help others start the business. And then build consistent monthly volume. Your monthly volume amount to your monthly bonus, what I paid the month. I will get there to explain all this to you. But just to, you see, this is a short circuit presentation. It's an abridged presentation. I will tell you that in a business you are doing, you are not earning money from one source. If you are earning from one source, just like you are working, at the end of the month, your salary is what you are expecting, salary only. That means 1 times 1 is 1. It will always be 1. It's the salary you are waiting for. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But gentlemen and ladies, in this business, you earn from 10 different ways. You see them, I see them on the screen there. 10 different ways you can earn from this opportunity. 10. If I were you, instead of relying on earning from one source, I'd rather earn from 10 different sources. That would make me happier. You will, certainly. This business has been on for almost 5 decades. If what we are saying here today, if it's not correct, it will have been flushed out. This is real. You get daily profits. This pack now, if I sell it, I know how much I'll get from it as my profit. That's 16K. 16K will come to me instantly. So if I sell 10, what will it be? About 160K from the pack. If I sell it, or each of the products have their own profits, and you deserve your profits for doing the work, for explaining what the products amount to somebody who needs it and takes it and gets reward. You deserve the profits. And then monthly bonus, royalty bonus. This is a bonus, for example, you have done the work long ago, long ago, but you are still earning royalty. It's like you wrote a book, you have published the book, long after what royalty is still coming to your account. It's very enormous. Then group bonus, when you have customers all over the world, different countries apart from your country, you earn group bonus. You can earn in dollar, you earn in pounds, apart from your local naira, local earnings. Won't you be happy about that? A business where you can earn in dollars, in pounds, and then earn your local currency in naira as well. So there's good thing happening here. You talk about leadership bonus, talk about GM bonus and the chairman bonus, put all this together, 10 is enough to bring you happiness. Let me just use this as an example. These are the products we're talking about now. Cardio Health, Active C, Aloe Vera Gel, for example. Look at the wholesale price of each of these and look at the retail price and look at the profit that comes to you for sale of one pack or one bottle of this. So if somebody you detail these 3 products to because of taking care of his heart, you don't want him to have heart issue, and he buys it, immediately about 45,500 comes to his account. We encourage you to build your customer base. Assuming you have grown the business to a stage where you have about 50 customers, the good thing is anybody who uses the product will want to come back to say thank you to you and to get more, because the benefit of the product must show. You will need to have, and your health is improving. So it's easy to create your customer base if you are serious, if you are consistent in what you are doing, and if you attend trainings to know what to do. So I spoke to some people. Oh, I'm happy she's even here. Yes, I spoke to them. Yes, things you need to do to make sales. And you say, oh, no, I can't talk to people who are very high up there. No. You can improve yourself and do the talking. It's not so much talking. So assuming you now have 50 customers who are calling, different people call from here, oh, give me this aloe vera, give me Cardio Health. Oh, let me have the same pack, the same hard pack. You know, 50 customers, the profit you made from the 3 products to about 45,500. For 50 customers, you are making about 2.2 million naira. This is just for profit on product sales, not your monthly bonus. You see, other packages are still there. What about the month, during the month? what do you benefit? What comes to you? How does it work? How is the money made? Listen carefully. How is the money made? So that people will not go and be thinking, oh, these are money that are printed from somewhere. No, 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 no. The first thing you look at it there, you do in the business, you want to build your network, your community. You want to build it. Consciously, you build it. Nobody force you because the reward, you know it. And how do you build your network? Assuming you concentrate on just contacting 5 people. To get the 5, you have to have talked to so many people who are interested and who show willingness to do the business well. Now people, not everybody will see what you're saying. Once you get your 5 key people in the business, now teach them like you were taught. Teach them the business so that each of the 5 can also get their own 5 eventually. Each of the 5 you are brought now, they will consider, because they are just like you. They want to grow business too. They get their own 5. Eventually, you are 25 in the team already. And you know what money comes there? From this 5, the company pays you for bringing a new person to the business. The company pays you so much. And each product they buy and transact activity, you still get paid, not from their money, not from their money. You get paid. The company pays well. And what will they do? The 25 people, they are happy, they are on fire. They want to say, look, what do I do? Each of them is just to get their own 5. The 25 people getting their 5 is 125. In the team already, it's 125, and then 625. In fact, you add up everybody in this team, it doesn't stop. But let us stop it there, for example. You have several 80 people, 780 people in your network. And what is the turnover? The turnover you have made now, assuming each of those people, the 780, buys 1 bottle of aloe vera gel, the company pays you on retail value, not on wholesale, not on how much you bought the product. If each person buys 1 aloe vera gel, that's 45,005. You see, the company will look at your turnover. Oh, by God, 35 million turnover made to the company by you and your team. Then the company says, thank you and well done. 10% of that is paid to your account that month as your bonus, monthly bonus, 3.5 million. Is that okay? But ask me if a banker, one who sits down in the cage and works from morning to night, from 7 o'clock, and at the end of the month, is paid only his or her salary. It's not paid on the activities of other members of the team. That makes the huge difference. That makes the difference in this model. Don't you like that? And I told you it grows beyond the 780 people in the network. And at the end of the year, I'm just cutting it because there are 10 different ways. I'm just taking the highlights. At the end of the year, the company will say, look, come, my son. Well done, you tried. You and your team have done well. And so you qualify from January to December of the year, every year, you qualify. Can you see that? And so say whether you can the video as you can send to you. See, can you see this? You see what is there. This is what you get at the end of the year. I don't know how to explain this to you, how important. But before I go ahead, Can somebody help me calculate, multiply 566,566,000 by 1.4, by 1,400? $556,000 US multiplied by 1.4 exchange rates, 1.4. Can I get the answer? I'm waiting for you. Do 566,000? Where were we? That is, in fact, once you qualify for the company, you and your spouse, you get exotic trip to a country of the company's choice, and you spoil the kind of hotel accommodation, a 5-star. You'll be spoiled by the company, making you what you, my God. And at the end, you are called on stage to come up and take this. Yes. This is Hawaii. Hawaii. $566,539. Hawaii, US.
Congratulations,
you see a massive crowd. A massive crowd.
$500,000.
That's the owner of the business himself, Rex Moore.
$566,539. Imagine yourself here on stage receiving your chairman's bonus check. You can make that a reality. Work hard this year. Have those goals set. Work the plan, and you can make it happen. Again, look at the smiles, guys. Remember, smile, smile, smile. So proud of John, Justina. Well done.
Yeah.
On this stage, unless you have contributed
This
to the
is our
lives of
mentor
other
in the
people.
business, Jim Rich.
And I was given some very wise words many years ago from a very incredible gentleman by the name of Rex Horn. And he said to me, he said, Jane, keep the business simple, have fun, and help as many other people as you can.
This here and forever, yeah, the future is ours.
$1 million.
Everything is possible with forever.
$1 million. Oh my God. Yeah. My God. Now, can you dream this, all this? It is yours. It can be yours today if you key into the business properly and do all it takes. Recruit people who worth it, people who knows their worth, people who are ready to do all it takes. These people, they have one head, just one head, just like us. But sincerely speaking, we can do better. Can we do better? Today in India, there's a young boy of 24, 25 years, is doing real crazy business. Real crazy business. A young boy is doing online work. So I tell you that this business is real. That's what I want to say. It's real. All these are yours. So you can also build your passive wealth in forever. The more people you help to improve their health, people you are assisting to improve their health, people that buy the products, more products, and the more the products they buy, the more the business that grows. And then the system works properly. You follow the model that is duplicable, is product driven, and it's a global reach. So people today are doing online business as well as offline. So you can grow your business. You can grow it if you are determined. And then what's the path to financial freedom? Opportunity to build a business and earn income. The potential for passive income through residual commissions. Ability to create a legacy and build wealth for the future generation. And then supportive community and training resources. These are things you get regularly. You get it online, you get it team by team, and you get it from what we do every Mondays. And then let me just summarize and conclude. Forever Living Products, that is the company. It offers a unique opportunity to create an income and make a positive impact on well-being. Positive impact. Forever Living Products, the company provides high-quality products. Like Doctor gave a testimony before we started this session. You heard him, somebody who didn't even know about the product before, who was not forced to, but he went and he bought, or just seeing it, bought it and used, and the testimony is enormous. Doctor can build a team of his friends and people he knows, and before you know it, it grows a community. Doctor, please, anytime you want my help, my assistance, give me a call. I won't mind working with you. God will bless you so much. And then you can build a successful business of forever. It requires what? Dedication, hard work, and smart work. Smart, and a passion for health and wellness. Do you have passion for wellness? Do you have passion for wellness? The potential for financial freedom and personal growth is real and is achievable. Ladies and gentlemen, here I will land now. That is a application form for you to belong to the business. Whoever invited you here today will give you a link for you to go online and fill this, or if the person has physical form, it gives to you and fill and submit. Please do that. That is the way that which the company will know you and you relate to the company. You have an ID number, a number that is just yours. You have an ID number which you work with anywhere in the world, anywhere in the world. What next you do? You now be sponsored. Be sponsored into the business. Now that you have filled the form, the next thing to buy your products. Buy some products to start the business. The easiest way to start is to acquire a pack. Start your journey pack. Your journey in life, your important journey in life. This journey you want to take now will start with a step, but very importantly, this journey will start with the start of journey pack. Or if you don't want what the company have selected in the pack, you can select your own products to buy. Loose products, you select products that's equivalent to the pack or products of your choice. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you for listening today. And I say thank you to you for listening. Please grow your business. This year, 2026, is a year to start a business. No fear. Don't you see? You people will fear. And I said, let me just go and be selling egg and sugar or sell. Where will it take you to? You can start that, but gradually transit into this genuine business of yours. Please, please, please. So it's time for question and answer now, ladies and gentlemen. So question and answer now. It's time for question and answer now.